Hi, I'm Susan Winter. I want to talk about a dating game strategy. It's the fake fight. Now, it can have two different kinds of people that do it. It could be the preemptive dump, where the partner who really likes you has to push you to such aggravation that you actually, in anger to their fake fight and fake accusations, say words that you can't take back. And that's their lucky day because they're looking for a reason to break up with you. But they need just cause because, in all honesty, you've been a great partner. But most likely, this is done by the partner who has been in error. You have called them out on something they've done, they've hurt you, they did some bad behavior. And in order to alleviate their discomfort of having committed something that was not right, they decide to do the turnaround and put the blame on you to take the heat off of them. This is the tactic. I will explain the architecture of how this design goes and how you participate, and most importantly, how you don't participate. Now, this is an enormous fight. They are off the charts. It is name calling and every horrific thing just to puncture that part of you that is the most sensitive. Maybe information that you've relayed to them in confidence. It is completely bogus. They have false claims, and you will tell because it's like a volcano. This volcano is exploding. If they're doing it over the phone, you could be holding the phone away for 2 or 3 minutes. It's the 1,500 word email. It's the text message that you keep scrolling downward, and you can't even believe what you're reading. Now, you can't interrupt a volcano. If you are in front of this person or they're on the phone, you have to let it fully erupt. There could be a few sputters later. You can't stop that. The next thing you do is very different than every impulse you have. You remain calm, cool, detached, and objective. After all, we're looking to have one adult in the room. Now, this push on the game board is such a force of just hateful information that's being given to you and false, that everything inside you has an auto response to do one of two things: attack or defend. Now, this is why games are effective. When somebody pushes us onto the game board, they already know we will take one of those two positions. It's human nature. The way you stop this and the way you win this game is mastery over your own emotions. You do neither. As a matter of fact, you remain calm, like you're watching some bizarre movie. It has no effect upon you because, remember, the claims are bogus. You never make a comment about the context that's been given to you. To do so would give it credence, and it's all fake. The next move is nothing. Then you choose a lateral position. Anything that is not attacking or defending. I'll give you some examples of lateral moves that I've done, and because of my disposition, it would be lateral and aligning. A bad boy that I'd been dating, again, that was for research a long time ago, had done something not in right order the night before, and I called him out on it. 10:30 the next morning on a Tuesday, he's got to call me and unload. I hold the phone away from my ear. I know what he's trying to do. When he's done spewing, I take a beat, and I said, "How can I help you?" Dead silence. I thought I thought the phone had disconnected. So I had to ask him, "Are you still there?" He said, "Well, yeah. Didn't expect that move, right? And so I continued, "You sound so stressed. Listen, what can I do to help you? Just tell me." By leaving the ball in his court, I neither acknowledged the ridiculous content of his speech, and I didn't take any of it to defend myself. So it put it all back on him as an outburst, to which, of course, I had no response. So obviously it belongs to him. So he started scrambling for the fact that his parents are coming into town and he needs to make a dinner. I offered some helpful suggestions, told him I had to leave, but to give me a call later so that I could know that all was well. And I hung up the phone. And another partner that did this, again, was errant the night before, did a move, and I called him on it. did the turnaround the next morning, called me, unloaded. And for that character and that context, I chose to go in this direction laterally. I said, thank you. Dead silence. He's regrouping. What is this move? I continued. I am so grateful that you have the ability to be this honest with me. I mean, this is the coolest thing that I love, that we can say anything to each other. Now I know how you feel. This is awesome. Listen, I want to discuss this further. I am just about to run out. Can we talk later today? Click. You see, don't bite the bait. You never do. A lateral move is anything. You can sing a nursery rhyme. You can talk about the weather. You can mention there's a movie you need to go to. You do not acknowledge crazy-making behavior. Understand that not everybody is emotionally prepared for the journey that you are entering. And in great relationships, you will not have to know these things. But in the interim in between, if you get confronted by this, even a friend or a coworker that does this, we don't respond to crazy-making information. If we defend and justify it, we're assuming that we're speaking to a rational person. We're also, in doing so, kind of implicating ourselves in whatever their claim was. And attacking back only ends up in one direction. That adds fuel to the fire. I really hope this will help you, and if it was a preemptive move, your partner will not have a chance to break up with you, at least in that moment. All the best, Susan Winter for SusanWinter.net. Thank you.